Yeah, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We've got a couple of things. Okay, we got more than a couple of things. We have a volcanic winter, we have toxic fallout, and we have a little mech cluster over here. Although, again, I'm not wrong, right? There's only a low shield? Keep assuming I'm going to have missed something. But no, I think we're good, which is going to make this fairly fine. I mean, we had some EMP mortar rounds, so if there was a high shield, we could have just let off with that. But it seems to be all right. So we're going to go ahead and build a couple more mortars. We actually have 8 barrels kicking around, so we could do a whole bunch of them for some parallel fire, but this should be okay. Let's go and fast forward until those get done, and then we'll blow this up. Top priority will be to kill the mortar. Prison warden quest. Okay, good. We've got some time. Archive capsule. You know, if ever I were to do genetic stuff, I really should be doing more genetic stuff. It's so cool. Oh, a Bosk. Right, you're a decent shot. I guess we'll just give you the revolver for now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you some imp grenades for the fight that's about to happen. Yeah, some plants are dying. That's fine. I turned off sowing, right? Yeah, good. No reason to go and replant that. Food situation is fine, and we have gone and set up our hydroponics. Bum, bum, bum. It is bothering me a little that we didn't... Well, actually, there is a kind of symmetry. Like, you know, this across there, that there, that there. It's really... I mean, I could even move this up. And I suppose I could move these to both be on the same side. They can't be centered, but they can't be moved at all. So we'll leave it there. I mean, these having rotational symmetry is fine. I could have looked up one of the blueprints. I can never remember the layout for like proper rotational symmetry of those. It does look a little nicer. Are these all up? Okay, great. What I'm going to do is we're going to put a hold fire on these to make sure they are synchronized. And then ideally our best shots. You're not bad. I guess we'll go back to Roger. No passion for it, but he's got an 8, which is pretty good. There you go. Load up those guns and wait for some of these cooldowns to go. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the hold fire. I'm going to set a force target to that thing. Otherwise, I might try to land some shots on the centipede, although it's very unlikely that we can kill the centipede. Did any... some of it hit the auto mortar. Okay, they woke up. Are they attacking immediately? They are. All right, so we're going to have to go and put that on pause, which is unfortunate. Let's get the mechs all into the safe zone, please. Recruit everyone. Let's send you two intentionally indoors. Actually, go under the mountain in case we get mortared. We'll have to sort you guys out. And then... I don't know if there's like a preference. Maybe we should give one of these a gun. Oh, Flamingo. Oh, I think you were tough, right? You do have some shooting skill. I'm going to move Flamingo over to the left here. I might go and give you a gun just because this is too much front lining. It doesn't matter right now. In fact, maybe I'll go and sit you by this back door just in case. Random transport pod crash. Okay, in a safe area. We'll go and do a rescue real quick. Jack, if I unrecruit you, even though it's outside the allowed area, that seems to still work. Okay, it's interesting that there are a few commands. You can trade outside of the allowed area. There's a couple of things that, yeah, it doesn't care about. Hitomi, you aren't unrestricted. I could do an attack now. I don't know. Let me move you to the safe area. I'll have to remember to uncheck that afterwards. You got to go there. You got to go there. Plants died because of poison. That's okay. Is this still asleep? Initiates in 11 days. That's interesting. Okay. I hadn't realized. I was assuming we were about to get mortared while this was going on. And that was going to be the worst thing possible. I didn't realize that this has its own activation timer independent of everything else in the cluster being triggered. Hey, did I not? Oh, shoot. That's not great. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, where's our EMP guy? All right, well, good job. I guess we didn't need it. Okay, let's reset everyone. Spork, how badly hurt are you? Death in 13 hours. You're fine. You're fine. All right, let's go and go on these mortars. I'm just not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to grab anyone who's got a gun equipped, send them there, and then restart this. We're still locked onto the mortar, which is still fine. Although within 11 days, I suppose we could just open up the targeting, but what the hell? Let's keep targeting the mortar. All right, these are firing. There's no hold fire. Yep, there we go. Good, good, good. Nice. Now they're just going to free target. And I don't actually know if they'd actually shoot the birthers. Oh, let's go... Well, no, let's not lift the restriction quite yet. I guess I could lift the safe restriction. Is visiting. Surprising number of people are visiting right now while there's a mech cluster. Come on. Come on. You can do it. But, I mean, I know all evidence to the contrary, but I believe that you can kill this one final turret. Oh my god. Why are mortars so bad? I mean, they're great. They get the job done sometimes. We got some mood breaks. Roger, let's reset you. Sardine, Colm. Are we going to destroy everything except this? We still haven't hit it since we started monitoring this post-fight. All this damage was done before we started fighting, I think. I mean, honestly, it's embarrassing at this time. This is really, really embarrassing. Come on, you guys. Oh, Max has died. Oh! Oh, no, I reset Jack, I think, with the recruit-unrecruit. And he hadn't actually brought Max in yet. Oh, well. There we go. All right, I think that's it. Let me do another reset on people. And let's just go and grab a couple of meleers to come over here. Yeah, I can't deconstruct you. So just go and smash that, please. Good. This can be deconstructed. Well, actually, I suppose I want to do a deconstruct on all of this, and then unforbid all, and then we're going to go through and remove restrictions, and remove restrictions. Except for Vanderbeck, I'm going to keep you inside the walled area. Just so you don't go nature running. I wouldn't mind you working outside the walls. I'm really sorry, Max. We're just going to let Tony walk by. That's going to be fine. And yeah, we'll get a few bits and bobs out of that. We got a few components, a little bit of plasteel, another mortar barrel. Oh, it's almost got blown up. And yeah, we'll keep these 5 here. No desire to build any more. Okay, well that went all right. I mean, Spork's like, I got very badly hurt. Yeah, but you're fine. Toxic fallout is still a thing. How restrictive do I want to be with my people? I don't know if we get a warning when someone gets too sick. Initial, and even no, the miner's getting pretty high. Okay, let's make ourselves, I don't think I have an indoor zone. Although theoretically safe was kind of like that. Safe was intended to be more restrictive than just walled. Now, people will still pop outside to go from location to location. I think I'm just going to save myself a little bit of insanity and do this. People really shouldn't be spending their time anywhere else. Okay, this is going to encourage as much indoor jobs as possible. Maybe I'll go ahead and allow this too, but not this. So let's assign everyone to safe, but not necessarily everyone, because Barnet and Riveter actually should be fine. And in theory, the marine helmet doesn't do toxic. That's right. Anyone with a vac helmet, which I think this is one. No, that's marine helmet as well. So I thought it looked a little different, but oh, is it possible? Hold on. Is it possible that on default apparel we don't allow the vac helmet? Yeah, but they're not going to prioritize it very highly anyway. All right, no, we'll just do this. So the robots can move around. That's fine. Everyone else is going to be encouraged to spend as much time indoors as possible. Oh, no, not expand. Clear. Reset you. Oh, And you're going on a food binge. All right, that's fine. Wait, what was the cause of the food binge? What was the... Oh, gourmand. Okay, completely random. Completely random break just from the gourmand trade. All right, that's fine. Power's there. Batteries are only at half. I mean, I don't think we get full efficiency on the solar generators right now because of the volcanic winter. I actually do wonder if I should build one more of these just to help power this. Or wait until... You know, we could just leave this area as no roofed. I still wonder if we might have to do a little early trip. I could leave this area as no roofed and slap a couple of solar panels in here to bring with us. It's an option. We do have excess power right now during the day. Not a ton, and I think that's what's going on. I don't think the batteries are charging quite quickly enough in between cycles. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then people should be able to... Oh, this area isn't roofed. Right. Let me build a little support pillar. Actually, we might need a couple. I'm just going to... You're probably fine. Let me go and do those. And I'm going to put a build roof area. And again, I'll sort of be lazy here. And just do this. These roofs won't come with us. And then we can't roof that. But, hang on. Whoa, wait. Part of the idea is leave this unroofed, of course. And that's it. I don't think the people have to be indoors. I think they just have to be under a roof. I think the fact that the doors are open are still okay for the fallout. I might be wrong about that. But I think that's the way it works. This, okay, this is actually counting as indoors, so we know that's good. This will not count as indoors because we've got a big opening over there. And I don't remember if it'll count as indoors if we do leave some of this open. But in theory, someone will go and work on that? What other construction things are going on? We have a lot of constructors. Hermine. Cleaning dirt. Can you not actually? No, okay, wait, I don't have cleaning set crazy high. No. Cleaning dirt. Is it because the steel isn't in one of our work areas? Because we have tons of steel. Yeah. Do I just add this to safe? Actually, that should be fine. Because again, it's really not... We're not going to spend a lot of time out in this area. Okay. All right, no longer picking out on food. That's fine. And again, this is indoors, so that's clearly properly roofed. Waste packs deteriorating over there is okay. Building unusable due to roof. Oh. Remove roof area here. Thank you for that warning. There we go. Building it just in time for night to set in. But I don't think we run out of... I suspect we still run positive power at night. Nah, well, the light's still on. When this light goes out, positive power, but that's going away. No, we do run a slight deficit at night. I could go and set up some more chem fuel generators right away, but hopefully the batteries just last through this night, and then tomorrow's going to be okay because of this. I don't know, maybe I do set up some more chem fuel. Oh, converts and stuff are ready. Do we still have conversions to do? Mech. Nice. Yeah, paste that. There's still some pemmican in here from before, but that's okay. Nearly done the conversions. It would be great to just leave right now and leave the everything behind. The thing is, we can. There's nothing actually keeping us here other than my greed to build the biggest possible ship. But we can just leave. This might be the sign. Big sip of coffee. This might be the game sign to tell me to GTFO. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to copy the settings. We're going to paste the settings here. I think we're going to need maybe more shelving. I'm not sure. Conversion is complete. That's great. Let me move this shelf to somewhere inside of this base just to keep that. And then, oh, the weapon shelves as well. I hope they keep their link. I think I'm going to put the 3 weapon shelves here. I suspect we're going to end up moving these about 30 times or never. There's like That's the only way. If I put something temporary, it's either always going to be temporary and constantly get shuffled around, or it's going to become the temporary that becomes permanent. There's really no other option with the way I play. We'll do that, and we'll put a steel door over here. Again, I do want to get some auto doors because it'll look cool, but let's wait a little bit. We've got plenty of components. We could support the maintenance, but... and then we can't move this. We clearly need a comm console somewhere on the ship. I think I saw a mod for a cool, like, wall-built comms console, which was awesome. Maybe we just throw it here. I think this is probably going to get barracksed up, although it does have a couple of holes in it. And we're at exact limit over here, right? And we have not enough grav-light panels to build another extender. I guess what I could actually do... Well... How badly do I want things to be marked as indoors versus not? Maybe what I should just do is enclose this and do that so that this will count as indoors. I'll have to do... Maybe I want to... Let me move a few things. Actually, I have enough grav light panels, I think. Well, I'm going to have to tear some stuff down because it's only one, but that's going to put us over our limit. I think what I'll do is I'll... remove, I guess I only need to remove one over here. So that'll keep us at our 1,000 limit. And then I'll just, you know what, let's just use some cheap inner door walls, or wooden walls, because obviously this is not something I want forever. And if I make it really ugly out of wood like this, then that's what's going to happen. Okay. Build this. The building will happen before the deconstruction, assuming we've got enough material, so I don't think I've got to worry about any ceiling collapses. Yeah, definitely don't now, which is great. Right, I don't know that we're going to be doing more mech stuff, because we've got a robot people, we've got the lifters, and we've got a Roomba, which is very important. New recruit. All right, Mick, welcome to the party. It's kind of an awkward time to join. Right, we'll keep you on safe. Right, because you had joined once, so you got a bit of a schedule. Oh, you got some social skill, which is nice to see. So we'll go ahead and enable those. And we do have more crafting, which I think is going to be nice. You're only at a 5 right now. That's okay. We got tons of crafting jobs that don't really need a lot of skill and can cross-train. Okay. Do I just want to move these things? I guess so. I guess what I can do is untick this, because I can't move this. Can I move the hoppers? No. Okay. We'll get our stuff set up over here. Undo this, so those coolers will get built. And yeah, this will be enclosed. Oh! Hang on a second. I probably threw a big roof area on this. And very explicitly, I do not want a roof over this room. Very important. Rice plant died because of poison, yada, yada, yada. That's still just outside this stuff. Some of it's surprisingly hardy. It's amazing how long it takes for some of it to die off. There we go. I guess I'll free up these hoppers too. And... oh, are these not linked? Link settings. So this one was set up for food stuff, so all these should become food stuffs. Unload into there. We might need a little bit of extra stockpile. We will see. Oh, did I? Okay, I did link that too. I don't know if I need the butcher's table right now. Wait, I can probably move a butcher's table first of all. From here to there. Okay. We can't move the fabrication benches. Do I just want to live with one? No, I think I really do want to. So I'm going to unforbid this one. And then part of me is like, let's quickly install the Better Workbench mod so I can copy and paste all of these recipes. But I might want to redo them from scratch, and I don't need to worry about the body part stuff right now. It's convenient to leave them in there. So I built that there. I still wonder. Yeah, it wouldn't reach that, so we'll leave that there. which doesn't reach the tailoring bench, but I'm going to say that's okay. Cancel that one. It's awfully crowded in there. Did I have one here? I guess I had that, but is there any real difference? Those. We don't need the encoder. We can't move the gestator, so maybe I won't worry about it. I might leave the workbench, but we do need a brewery. Now that doesn't... I don't think that benefits from any room. Oh, it does actually want to be in a workshop. All right. I could put another thing over here. Oh, and I've got room for something there. But all these are being moved. Do I want to move the art bench? Art bench, I suppose. We are going to need the stone cutters. If I do this... People can walk through things. I mean, it's awkward AF, but we can do that. And it does leave me a spot there for this. It'll be slow to walk through this room. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to pack stuff so that we can get even more. Maybe even look more appealing, but... So work gold or asteroid. Please be... I'm not going to be able to tell at a glance. I think this will be within range. Because this one is in range. And this one I think is just barely out of it. I think we can go to this gold ore asteroid and mine it for some vaxstone. So the question becomes, do we do that now? Also, look how dark this area is. Let's go and throw some lights in here. And you know what? In this little hallway, sure. I mean, I can just move the whole ship there, but I bet you the stone's really heavy. I bet you it would be super inconvenient to do with the passenger shuttle. Maybe we do plan on moving the whole ship there. We'll need some oxygen generators inside. I think we are going to need a little bit more consistent power. And I'm also going to have to change the biofuel refinery. We're definitely going to have to set up the organized job. I guess I'll set it after the wood, because we don't use wood for anything. So it probably makes sense to use that first. I'm guessing. I'm going to say just rice specifically, because that's what we're growing in the hydroponics. So this is really make organics from rice. Is there anything else that I would use wood for that I might not want to have it burn from this? Nah, this seems okay. All right. So in theory, with this, we are powering the rice maker. And I think about a quarter of this goes towards feeding the chem fuel generator to keep this propagating. Now, we might need more power, which means we'll enable this, which means we'll use more of this rice to do that, but that's going to have to be okay. All right, we have to move everything in here, so I think what we do at this point is we just maybe tear down these shelves and I'll just turn these off for the moment. I guess I can leave this here for convenience. If I make sure to copy this so it has the same priority. Paste settings. Link settings. Okay. And, okay, that hasn't been built yet. It's waiting for a couple of advanced components. Which, okay, we're down to one. We do have some jobs to make them, which should hopefully happen. Unless there's more stuff we can't reach. Let me make sure that the safe area encompasses here, because we do store a few things there, but like some plasteel, for example. I mean, no one was sitting on idle, which is good. There we go. That's built. Want some fuel. Do I stick with wooden beds? Yeah, I think so. So do we just move our beds in here? I don't think this makes a room of any kind. This is just indoors. It's workshop, just storeroom for some reason. Oh, and we still have some gaps over there. Okay, I don't know where our base areas will be. Do I just want to make this out of wood too? I think I will. But so we're just looking to get this stuff sealed in so that this is properly enclosed. Mech Menace. I mean, that's a lot of money and a long flamer? Interesting. It's got a damage multiplier penalty, but then an increase. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to leave that one be. Although, wasn't there another quest that I was maybe going to say yes to? I was going to at least look. Keep you for 7 days. Must be kept in bed. Oh, the toxic fallout went away. I missed that. Okay, I guess we're not in the same rush to leave. I'm going to accept now for the archive capsule. Let's... Yeah, you didn't have a restriction. You don't have a restriction. Even though maybe you should have. Let's lift this restriction. You know what? Even Vanderbeck, I'm going to lift it for you. And... Oh, it's 3 prisoners. Okay. Capture... That's the thing, right? They're prisoners that we have to keep. Yeah, they're in restraints. Oh my... I'm sorry, what? Oh, 13 prisoners. I missed that. Okay. You know what? They're going to be fine sleeping on the ground. There. I think that's plenty. People should be automatically bringing them in. I suppose it's wardening job. I guess what I could do just to make sure. Let me set the wardening to max for everyone. And then we'll take some stuff out. Yeah, this, I'm just going to go and harvest that and then probably sell it. I don't particularly care for those. All right, everyone's indoors. That is going to be some effort to keep alive. So wardening, yeah, we'll just sort by social. Keep this as a 1. And yeah, even Mick will do that. We have 1 spare bed. That is not much. All right, so yeah, we'll stay here for now. So I'm not stressed about rushing through this. But I think that is still going to be the plan. That is still operating. I don't know if we get, like, leaving this site if it counts as failing this. Probably it does. Exotic goods trade ship. That's very interesting. Let's call that. Let's tear this old one down. Roger, what's wrong with you? Why do you have poor health? Okay, we're good on neutromine. I will buy the components and advanced components. We don't need a shuttle engine. Unless I could maybe sell this hyperweave. Especially since we don't have a lot of cash. Seed. Maybe use the shield core? Yeah, sure, probably at some point. Let's sell off 100 beer. We could sell off a bunch of gold. Yeah. I don't think we need anywhere near this much. All right, I like it. So we're buying some components and advanced components. Good. Good, good, good. Remember when we had like 9,000 steel? I do think we should probably go and mine out the rest of the steel in this map before we leave. I think we're churning through a lot of it because we're churning through a lot of components and advanced components. I don't think I'm going to worry about deconstructing that stuff. And there might be some mining to be done internally in these things. We could do an exploration stuff, but I don't think so. So do I just want to send someone up to the Vaxstone place? I don't know. Over here, I'm going to copy the charge rifle bill. The marine helmet, marine armor. And yeah, the component and advanced components, and leave them on the bottom on this one. And the grab light panels. Remember, we've got our second fabrication bench over here, which makes the components and advanced components first. I guess we may as well leave this for now. But yeah, this will be deconstructed when we leave, and we have a bunch of unfinished stuff over here. I wonder if the vac suit. I don't think we're making more vac suits. I could finish the job, but I think what I'm going to do is just cancel that. We don't get all the material back, but that's fine. And all of these should still be getting made at some point. When I copied these recipes, I'm assuming it copied the restriction of the crafting skill. Good, yes. A little bit of complaints here and there. I think I'm going to add blocks to just the regular storage. Okay, it is on there. I think this one is just set to a higher priority. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear down that shelf so that things get moved indoors. We'll have to figure something out for all of our stone and everything, or not our stone, our steel and plasteel too. I mean, we could just enable that to the shelves again. They take up a lot of room and they can be stored outside, so that's kind of nice. But I think for the ship, we'll probably just have to put on regular shelving. And at least it's fairly compact. Wow, things are dirty. Is our cleaning bot charging itself? It is. Our people will sometimes clean, but they're pretty busy, so I don't think they get around to it too much. This is definitely staying here as kind of a permanent thing. So I will be building a proper set of walls around it. And then I had a vac seal there for symmetry. Okay. Let's do that. And you will need conduits to touch all the power. Can't seal it in diagonal, but that's okay. And we'll do a couple of those. I'm going to tear down this little internal wall because we don't need that to hold any ceiling up, I hope, anyway. And remove roof area. So otherwise that's going to get way too hot. All right, so that's ready to go. And yeah, we're at exactly 1,000. I mean, I may as well go and do a little mining. We can do it, because then I can get enough gravlight panels to finish these things off, and even go and build the extra grav engine, which might be important, because I think we might need some grav panels over here. Okay, I think I'm going to convince myself to go and do the mining. Had I discussed sending fewer people? I think I had. I don't know. We might still go with a trio of wolf. Oh, no, it's because one of these is Colm. Were you also a crafter? No, not you. Maybe Tracker? Yes, okay. So I'm taking Tracker off the mining duties. So it's going to be Wolf and Colmia are getting the Spacefarer suit. And then I'm just checking under mining. Yeah, it's just like that. That's fine. Now, it could be that they're all in use, but I don't think so. Moving, yeah, you're changing your clothes. Putting on the vac suit. We have the vac suit helmet as well. Yes, okay, great. So you two are both properly vac suited. Well, you got a marine helmet, which is fine. Well, it's fine-ish. We know the marine helmet is actually slightly leaks. So we'll force this. There we go. Vac. Oh, you're not actually wearing a vac suit. Wait, hold on. That's because I'm looking at the wrong person. Tracker is staying. It's Colm. Vac suit, vac suit, vac suit, vac suit. All right. Sorry, my bad. So we're going to load Wolf and Colmia and like 20 survival meals or something like that. That should be plenty. We could always send one person back with the shuttle to base. And we may, in fact, have to do exactly that. Okay, you're loaded. Launch. View orbit. Come over here. Okay. Seems good. And they should be somewhat happy because they don't like being on the planet. And this is our first return to space. It's been a while. But it's taken a long time to get to orbit, apparently. Oh, let's change that and that. And there we go. Oh, the sound change. Just gonna manually move in for a sec. Make sure... It looks like a thrumbo. Alright, I don't see an attack, which is good. What? A wall? Can we get danger zones? Anyway, I'm going to mine the gold for sure. I'll get them to start that. Build a stockpile zone over here. Oh, and inject this stuff. And you two, the easiest place to do this. Default food, so you can eat the survival meals. That's an interesting path you're taking. Oh, it's not open! Oh, I thought it was open here. Okay, let's make sure to mine that out quite early. Plasteel chunk is fine. Royal Tribute Collector we're going to ignore. Ambrosia sprout. Oh, hello. So we're going to do our trick here, where we put a growing zone around the ambrosia. That seems to cover it all. Turn off sowing. So any fully mature plant in this area will automatically be harvested. None. Actually, Wolf, I'm going to get you to mine this so that it's already clear. Holmes going to eat some pemmican, which is fine, and then go and finish that out. Perfect. Okay. So now that that's done, we will do a little exploratory digs over here. Here, I'll use the strip mine command. Just save time. Oops. Forgot I had to click accept. Just dig out a little bit here. Maybe we'll be lucky and find something else, but what we're looking for is just to get a little bit of Vaxstone and bring it back. We don't have to do a ton. It's going to be okay. It's interesting that you're idle, so you didn't actually grab the gold? I'm assuming gold is... Yeah. Huh. I mean, it's fine. So are these frozen? I mean, they're going to deteriorate because they're outside. Yeah, Vaxstone chunks. Beautiful. All right. Oh, Mick, can you... I mean, you're not a pacifist. You're not terribly good at fighting. Oh, yeah, slow learner. Right, we wouldn't have been excited to bring you on board, but it's there. Weapon storage is over there. Ooh, okay. You're kind of crap at shooting, so I'm just wondering about... Spork's a pretty good shot, so let's give you the charge rifle, so you'll land more high damage attacks. And the SMG is really easy to fire at the short range kind of thing. Just spray and pray is going to be okay. A little bit of a nap. You guys are okay, though, health-wise. You should be fine. You might be a little miserable. Hell, you can burn off some of your toxic buildup. Jeez. I guess I could give more people the tox lungs. Okay. Wait, is it... Oh, it's Psychic Drone is here. Okay, so Colmia is not going to appreciate that. We may have to send you back a little early. Again, it's possible we'll have to do 2 trips. So there's some Vaxstone chunks that are just lying around too, which is nice. Okay, not a ton. I didn't mine that out, right? That must have just been there. Oh, and Bosk still has the EMP grenades. Okay, but I think there's still a job to make another charge rifle, which is being made now, which is good. We may have to queue up some more. That's the Royal Tribute Collector, which we're not going to interact with at this time. We're going to need some batteries on the ship, probably. We might stuff them into this room. Yeah, no idea if that's going to be a permanent placement. Oops. I think when you're moving batteries, I think they retain their charge. So I think that's one of the tricks you can do. I think you can uninstall batteries temporarily and do stuff. I don't know. Okay, caravan is leaving. Batteries aren't particularly beautiful, so you don't really want them in a normal room. Although you do want them under a roof so they don't get rained on. Yep, consuming that. That's great. That's fine. Scanning more plasteel. And we could change what this is scanning for. I could just turn this off at this point. You know, maybe I'll just turn it off, save a little bit of power in case there's a thing, and then researchers will become more idle, although there's already some idleness. What I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to build some more limestone shells. I'm just going to stuff them in this room. Sort of wherever. Locking doors, it's fine. Like that, and then link selected. There we go. Because then we're going to change the restrictions to allow like steel and stuff to be stored on board. Colm. Oh yeah, Colm is going to have a little bit of a harder time. Oh, you also get intense pain. Oh, you got food poisoning. Okay, Colm is almost certainly going to have a bad mood flip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Colm, you can go back home. You're going to grab a bunch of this. Yeah, see that? How heavy that is? The gold. And I think that's all. Accept. And then we'll refill the shuttle. Wow. We almost took too much chem fuel to get here. Like, I took 180 chem fuel. I'm assuming the range of the shuttle probably can't exceed 200 chem fuel usage, so it probably can always make a round trip. Why are we... Oh, no, this is full speed. You just move really slow. All right. Oh, crap. I never set these coolers to be freezers. There you go. Not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Okay, so now this is nicely cold. This might get a little chilly, especially with the cross through here. And this is really not a power efficient setup because there's going to be a little bit of fighting. But I suppose that's fine. I guess I could block this off so I don't have to heat quite as much. I don't think I need a ton of heat in here. Although I guess it's not particularly warm outside. Maybe I do want to build 2 heaters in here. Yeah, it's taking a surprising amount of time to build this. Oh, are you still loading? Damn, Colm. I'm betting Wolf isn't helping with the hauling. There it is. Let's do that. I don't want Colm to have a flip out there. I didn't realize it would take this long. Temperature, okay. Temperature's fine. Wolf. You're still in your sleep schedule. Hold on. Keep loading. Keep load. Nope, not get in the shuttle. God damn it. Oh, there you are. Actually, Colm, why don't I tell you to get in the shuttle now? That might limit how much freaking out you can do. Arguably, you keep getting sleep disturbed debuffs. I'm going to wait for your sleep schedule period to end so that I don't have to fight you. There we go. Now you're on everything. So now you should keep doing this until you're actually done. There's not even that much left to do. Wait, are you seriously only doing one? I guess I could shift click over and over? I just assumed when not being interrupted by sleep, you would just do this until it's done. Not only do a single item. All right, now you're at the gold step. Will you grab all of it at once? No. You know what? The gold is light, so I'm not going to worry about loading the rest. Okay. Launch. That's fine. We'll fix it afterwards. I just want to get Colm home. Sorry to abandon you there, Wolf. Who's got starvation? Oh, Colm. Well, you were on the ship, so you probably weren't able to eat. Cancel, and then Colm, you're going to go... I guess I'll leave you on default for a second. Eat whatever you want. I think you did get a survival meal, which is good. Yeah, go to sleep. Still had some toxic fallout. Your food poisoning went away, which is good. Malnutrition should go away now that you've been properly fed. And then Wolf still has some mining to do, and I promise we're going to go back for you. It's ready to launch again. It's just being refueled as well. And we can send anyone back up, although I might want to send Colm up as a mine. Or maybe I send Tracker up there. I mean, I'd have to re-equip you. No, Colm, you're probably going to be fine, right? Sick. 15%. That's almost gone. I'll send you... I think I will send Colm back, but I'll wait until they're properly back at their full mood before we do that. All right, so we have these shells there. Nothing's being packed on yet, but that's okay. I'm going to go and... Right, they were always allowed to have things like steel and whatnot. It's just that these things had a higher priority. I guess I don't have to rush to get them onto the ship. But we're ready for whenever we get around to that. Colm's still big sleep. Yeah, I can't blame you there, Colm. Psychic drone in space has ended, so that'll be one less bad mood things over there. Actually, you might be getting malnutrition again. I guess maybe only at 0. Sandstone meteorite. Oh, I should have checked to see where it landed. In case it squished something. Messages. Oh, that's in space. Are you you're on your recreation period. Okay. And then you're going back to mining. Excellent. Colm, how you doing? Ah, there you go. You're in great mood. Excellent. Let's send you back to space. And launch and orbit and come here and we get to choose a location. So I'm going to go right next to the area where we're doing the mining. And unrecruit. Tap, 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 tap. And we might not mine more than this because it might be full up. Okay, so this is the Mech Menace. I think I'm probably just going to ignore that one. And again, I over-recorded this episode. Man, oh man. Folks, we're going to put a cut in here. This game is so freaking compelling. Right, this mining isn't currently happening because we don't really have miners around. Tracker could do it, but I would prefer them doing some crafting stuff right now. That would be okay. What are you working on here? Another charge rifle. And are you working on a charge rifle? Oh, right, because these both have do X times. They're not targeting a particular number. Although, I'm not hating on this because I do want more of these pulse rifles going because they have the damage and the penetration to deal with the mechs, which is going to be something that's more severe as we go forward. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.